10 secrets you need to know about the Goliath. Alright, so for number 10, you can actually go and hop out of the Goliath once you go and hop on in. All you have to do is click this button here in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and then you can go and pretty much free roam wherever you want. I personally think that this is awesome. Like, granted, is it a little bit overpowered that your Goliath doesn't go and explode right away upon going and doing that? Yeah, maybe, but right, like, you have the opportunity to go and just free roam around like a normal person, and then if you want to re-hop back in the Goliath, you can go and do so as well. Number 9, you can actually go and upgrade your Goliath in-game. So if you just go to like a normal upgrade station like you would if you want to go and upgrade your class like Pumped or Medic or Refitter, something like that, you go up to one of those, and then your Goliath will actually go and start recharging with the purple juice, and that will then go and make it so that super jump ability that you go and have, you can go and get that 10 seconds faster, which I think is a little bit overpowered here as well, like being able to go and jump a lot faster now. Number 8, this one is a little bit crazy here, but within the brand new event here that's currently going on for Season 10 of COD Mobile, you can actually go and change a couple things going on with your Goliath. You can go and upgrade the Goliath HP, the Goliath recharge speed, and then the Goliath damage. Now, if I was you guys personally, I would primarily focus on the Goliath damage, for I feel like that's going to be the main OP thing going on here with this, and then maybe afterwards you can go and work on something like the overall HP of the Goliath. But I think if you're starting out here with this, you want to primarily focus on upgrading the weapon damage, because I feel like that's going to be the most beneficial here, especially in gunfight. Number 7, you can actually go and heal your Goliath upon it going and receiving damage. So let's say, for example, right, you're at 200 HP, you think it's gonna be all game over in your next gunfight. No, you actually have the chance to go to an upgrade station, which it's not for every upgrade station. It's not like you can go to one that's just AFK that doesn't have one available. You have to go to an upgrade station that has a chip available, and upon going and pulling on up, you'll go and see these 2 jugs that kind of look like Fortnite chug jugs. All you have to do is walk right over them, and then you'll go and receive that HP bonus there. I want to go and say it's like 500 HP that you can gain per jug, which, right, like, dude, that's kind of nice here. Number 6, this one is pretty cool. There's like a secret smash effect going on with the Goliath from whenever you go and jump pack into the air, and then upon landing on in, it's not like a secret button that you have to go and press it all in order to go and activate the smash. It threw me off definitely for the first time when I was going up against an enemy Goliath and he landed right next to me, and it was a significant amount of damage going and being dealt. So just know that that's another avenue that you can go down to if you want to be able to go into, you know, be a little bit more toxic here with the Goliath. Now, number 5, people have been asking me this here in the comment section down below. Parker, does Refitter go and help heal your Goliath? Like, bro, if this does, it's going to be 200 IQ. But guys, unfortunately, Refitter does not go and heal the Goliath here, right? Like, I was even going and talking about chat here yesterday. I was talking with them on whether or not this would go and be an OP thing, because I want to say just normal Refitter, when it comes to healing your vehicles, it's not like it's a super fast process at all. So I don't know if it would have been super OP if it was an actual mechanic here with Refitter, but regardless, I guess if it would just be another factor that kind of makes the Goliath super OP here. Number 4. Now, I know this kind of goes alongside with the whole Refitter thing here too, but does Medic go and help heal with the Goliath going on? Right? I didn't go and see this one as often as the Refitter. I wonder why that is, but unfortunately, the Medic does not work here as well, right? Like, the only way that you're going to be able to go and heal your Goliath in terms of the HP department there is just going to be going up by one of the chug jugs here in game. I love going and calling them the chug jugs, but that's the only way that you're going to be able to go and heal your Goliath, unfortunately. Number 3, this one is a doozy. I don't know why you would want to be able to go and do this, unless if you just want to go and have a whole lot of fun, or maybe if you just don't want enemies to go and, you know, be in Goliath here, and you could go and maybe drive this out into like the out of bounds area. But you can actually go and stack these Goliaths here on your Big Bertha, and it's not just only one. I was able to go and do this with a total of 3 Goliaths here going on. So right, like if you're one of those players that want to go and play isolated, you're sick and tired of all these OP Goliaths going and ruining your games here, well, right, maybe at the start of a game, you just go on a Big Bertha here, collect all the Goliaths, and then just drive out into the middle of nowhere, and then you can go and start your game. Number 2, now, this was kind of surprising here, but right, we all know that the Goliath has jetpack, which jetpack is notoriously known for being super toxic, and I've been receiving a lot of comments of people going and being like, Parker, I don't know how to go and use the jetpack here properly. Well, you can actually go and see the jet juice right on the middle right here. I'll go and point it out with like a red arrow on where you can go and determine on how much jet juice that you can go and use here with it, but it does work very similar to jetpack. I know not everyone goes and mains jetpack here, so you might be a little bit confused on how it works, but right, going and hopping in game, being able to go and get a nice little gauge on how this jetpack will go and work, and especially being able to go and determine how much you can go and use based off the amount of juice that you still have left in the tank here. Bro, I just still cannot get over the fact that the Goliath, not only is it super OP already here with all the other mechanics, but it straight up has pump. Number 1. Also, there is going to be a bonus one right after this one here too, but whenever you go and hop inside of the Goliath, your main recharge with your class, whether or not you're pumped, medic, refitter, any class that's currently inside a battle royale here for COD Mobile, it will stop going and recharging, right? Like it will stop whether or not you want to go and hope that it's recharging so you can go and throw out one of your refitter bags here afterwards. That will not go and be the case. So you kind of have to go and strategically plan around when you want to go and use your Goliath so that you can go and get your recharge faster. But for me personally, I haven't really went and noticed that too much, so that might not be a super big priority that you have to go and plan around. And then, wow, hey, we're on the bonus one here. FHJ can actually go and lock on to the Goliath, which I think is kind of cool. Now, if you're expecting for it to go and one-shot a Goliath, that just simply will not go and happen here. I was going and running some tests. I honestly believe a gun like the Thumper, for example, is probably going to go and be the most effective. It's just overall, if I can go and give any type of advice when it comes to players here in the Battle Royale, y'all gotta go and be very mindful of the Goliath, because right, like even though 800 HP might not sound like a lot, if you're like a solo squatter like myself and there's other enemies here on the map that you have to kind of go and watch out for, the Goliath is not something that you want to go and tinker around with here. So I would really love to know if these tips in the comment section down below were helpful for you, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video.